I'm super excited because today we're going to Toronto's first ever pay by the pound store, and I'm very excited. Okay, so we made it to the pay by the pound store. This place is called the Orifice Market, and they claim to be like the first pay by the pound store in Toronto. I don't know if they're the first, but they're definitely the only one right now. I'm like super excited because I've always wanted to go to the Goodwill outlet, but there's like none near here.
You don't have that luxury.
No. So this is basically the closest thing we have to the Goodwill outlet, so I'm super excited to like dig through the bins, see what we can find. It is $2.99 per pound, and you have to get a minimum of 5 pounds. So that's the deal. We got here an hour early and no one was here. I was expecting like a big ass line, but no one's here yet. Someone just rolled up. I don't know if they're going here. Yeah, I'm super excited to see what we can find. Woo! We're allowed to just go in.
So we're just restocking because yesterday had a really crazy busy day.
Okay.
Give us a few minutes and she's going to restock, but take a look.
Okay.
And so you want to grab yourself a bag and a cart. What a lot of people do is they put the bag inside the cart.
Oh, good idea. Pretty clean. I haven't found anything dirty at all. But like they're actually, yeah, Life in Progress is Forever 21.
Most recent item on top.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That is cute. Is it yeah.
They're cool though.
Cute.
They're really cute actually. I found this like Mecca sweater. I thought that was really cute.
I don't know why I got this because just Top Shop, but
It's cute. I found this Tommy Hilfiger sweater in the kids section, but I think it would look really cute as like a cropped sweater. I found this Roots like cropped sweater, but now that I look at it, I'm like, nah. Oh wow.
oh girl. Yeah.
I found this Old Navy sweater. Okay, I was thinking of like seeing if I could sell that because, you know, I found this like Roots quarter zip. I sold one really recently that looks really similar.
They're kind of long.
Oh, I like how they're really wide-legged.
Yeah.
I found these like brand new cargo kind of like pants. I don't know how that will look. Probably the best thing I found.
What are they?
The Free People jeans, like button fly and like.
Amazing.
What else? And then last is the Ed Hardy pants, but they're like pretty ugly. I don't think I'm gonna get those.
What's this? Oh, baby.
That's
How do
fun.
you wear this? Like,
I don't
you
know.
have to put something under it. Oh, I can't get that.
Fashion Nova, of course. See ya.
Brand?
American Eagle.
That's not cute. I picked it up. No shoulder.
No way, Jose.
Oh my god.
So cute though.
It is. If it was like
I was
actual,
like, oh, that's cute, baby tee.
like woman size.
You're like, it's a baby tee. It's literally from like Cherokee children.
Ow, we just bonked heads.
So this is like, oh, this is untouched
Banana.
territory down here.
No one has dared to go this deep before.
What's
when we
this?
hit the bottom.
No.
Ew, that's disgusting.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Oh.
That's it? 5.5 pounds.
What is shoes on? See how light it is.
Whoa, yeah. That was extremely successful, right guys? There's our bags. So we've been thrifting for 3 hours now. Let's just talk about a little overview of the pay by the pound store. My first impressions were like, the workers were really, really nice.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Like, as soon as we came in, they were like, oh, do you need gloves and everything? So that was really sweet. It was kind of small.
Yeah.
Honestly, the selection, there wasn't as many clothes as I thought there were gonna be. Like, all those bins were filled with like big cardboard boxes, so it was only this much really of the bin that was filled with clothes for most of them. There were like hardly any men's jeans, hardly like no men's t-shirts at all.
Like denim jackets and like t-shirts.
Non-existent. It's because she said yesterday was really busy, or like the weekends are really busy. So I feel like everyone scoops those things up because like that's like the best stuff, obviously. I think it was like pretty clean from what we saw. Like, I've heard horror stories about the Goodwill outlet.
No, it was pretty
It
good.
was pretty clean. Like, I made the mistake of taking my gloves off because my hands were just like were getting like
too sweaty.
Yeah, and I thought it was fine, but then like after a while I like looked under my nails and there was so much dirt. It was like kind of disgusting. So like I would not recommend taking your gloves off. Like, that was definitely a mistake.
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Good selection. We found a lot of stuff, like more stuff than I usually find at the thrift store.
Yeah.
That I actually like.
Yeah.
When I first started, I was like, damn, I'm not finding anything. This is gonna be rough. Like, and then I'll have to put it back because I can't get to 5 pounds or however the minimum is. And then I was like, never mind.
I was like, minimum 5 pounds. Like, oh my god, I don't know if I can, like, I'll get enough clothes, but like it adds up super fast.
Thank God the minimum wasn't 10 pounds because then the only one walking out with anything would have been Ariana.
I
Yeah.
had a 10-pound baby.
We're gonna tell the story about the woman who came up to you.
Okay, it was like at the end, so we just decided to like go in like
Dig.
the bins as a team and just like dig at the bottom as we were ravaging.
We
Scooping
were literally
clothing.
like raccoons
Like,
in the garbage.
literally Toronto
These 2
raccoons.
women come up to us. It was like a daughter and a mom, and they're like, "Is this clothes used?" And we're like, "Sorry," because like we're just so in our game. She's like, "Is this used clothing?" And we're like, "Yeah." And she goes, like terrified, like, oh my god, was actually disgusted with us. Like, she literally was disgusted.
Her
by
eyes
us.
went like wide.
She switched
like,
up so fast. Like,
she
she
was
was
like,
so
and they
surprised.
immediately like, turned around and left.
Yeah, overall, it was really, really, really fun. Like, I love that. It was just like the ultimate way to thrift, I think. Let's go home.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm back from the Orifice Market, and I'm gonna show you what I ended up getting. So I ended up spending $20, which was about 5-ish pounds of clothing, and I ended up getting 8 items, just to like give you context. So that basically comes out to about like $2.50 per item. Obviously, like, it depends on the weight, so certain items are going to cost less than others, but if we're just averaging out, it was about $2.50 an item, which is obviously really, really good. And I am extremely surprised at the amount of things that I end up finding, and I'm like really obsessed with everything. So let's just get into it. So let's start with shirts. The first shirt that I ended up getting is just this one. I just thought it was really cool. It kind of stood out to me. It's basically like a basic black kind of crop t-shirt, but it's made out of like a spandex material. And this is by the brand Elita Sport, which I've never heard of. But that kind of explains why. It's made of spandex. It's meant to be like a sport shirt, but I just really, really liked the look of it. You can see like it has this like red trim on the collar and also like underneath the armpit, and I thought that was so cool. It also has this really cool little like rubber kind of like logo right here that says Elita Sport. It's just like all the little details combined that, you know, really make a piece like cool and unique, and that's why I grabbed this. And I didn't notice till I got home that it's actually made in Canada, so that is awesome and probably means that it is like actually vintage. The next thing that I ended up getting is this kind of like green tank top. I've been wanting to kind of try the like layering like a slip dress kind of a look. It kind of has that like silky energy as a slip dress. This is also a halter top, which I wasn't sure how I felt about at first, but I really like it actually. The fabric kind of like folds over in the front, which is like a nice little detail, and then it just has like this elastic at the back. And I just thought that this was like such a beautiful color, and I figured I might as well grab it. I mean, like, this is pretty light, so honestly it probably only cost me like $1 or like even less. And this is by the brand Charlotte Russe. Oh, and this is actually made in the USA too. That is really cool. So the next top that I ended up getting is like kind of plain, but it's a really good basic. It's just this black cropped tightly fitted v-neck shirt. And I've been kind of like needing one of these because I feel like I have so many t-shirts, but I don't have like a good plain, you know, fitted one, and I feel like this would just go with like everything. So yeah, I thought I'd pick this up. This is by the brand French Connection, and this is actually also made in the USA. So next thing I got is this cute little sweater vest. You know, if you've been on Instagram or Depop, you will know that sweater vests are super in style right now. So when I saw this one, I was kind of like, maybe I should pick it up. Like, if I saw this at like the regular thrift store, I maybe wouldn't have taken a chance on it, but because it was pay by the pound, I figured like, you know, might as well try this out. And I really like the colors. I love the navy blue, the red and the white. It's very kind of like preppy. And this one's definitely more of like a fitted top. I actually got it out of the kids section, so this is probably meant for a child, but I actually really like how it fits. I know a lot of like the ones right now are oversized, but I think it's nice to like have the fitted option as well. And I don't know what the brand is. I believe this rating is in Korean, so it is a bit of a mystery, but it is 100% cotton, which is cool. So I think this will be up on my Depop because I don't know if it's necessarily, like, I really like it, but I don't think I'll wear it. So I'm probably gonna throw this one up on my Depop. So the next thing that I found is this really cute Tommy Hilfiger sort of like sweater, and it's really nice. It has like Tommy Hilfiger denim embroidered on the front. It's like navy blue and red and a little bit of white. Very similar colorway to the last little vest that I just showed. There's another thing that I'm gonna show next that is also similar colors as well. But I just thought this was so cute. It has like stripes down the sleeve. And I actually found this in the kids section too, but I actually don't think it's for kids because the sleeves are like really long. Like, it fits me quite well, and it almost fits like a tiny bit cropped too, which I really like. And I don't know, I just thought that this piece was like super unique. I've never really seen anything like this before, so I decided to pick it up. And I have like so many sweaters, way too many sweaters already, so I'm definitely going to put this on my Depop as well. So then the last top that I ended up getting is actually a sweater. It is this Mecca jeans sort of like vintage sweater, and I am so happy I found this. I think it's so cool, like perfect like varsity kind of sweater for fall with like Mecca embroidered on the front and red and white against like the black. It actually has like this sort of like line detailing that like kind of reminds me of like baseball jerseys. This is what the tag looks like, and yeah, I just thought this was just like such a classic sort of like 90s look. And I feel like Mecca jeans is always like a really cool vintage brand to come across when you're thrifting. But do you see what I mean when I say it like has a similar colorway as the like other two pieces, like the red and the white? So I was like debating too if I should sell this, but when I tried it on, I was like wow, I really like this. I think I'm gonna put it on my Depop though. Like I said before, I have way too many sweaters anyways. I mean, like, the one I'm wearing right now is, you know, similar energy, and yeah. So now for bottoms. This is actually one of the first things I found when I got there. They are these really nice Free People jeans, and they're in like amazing condition. Like, I don't think anyone really even wore these. Yeah, I was really surprised to find Free People because I wasn't really sure like what to expect to find when I got there. So this was like a great start to the day. They're in this like beautiful light wash. They have the button fly, very high-waisted, which is super flattering, and they just have the raw hem on the bottom. I tried these on. They're actually like a little bit too big for me, so I am going to sell these. But I understand why Free People's jeans are so expensive now, because you can just tell like the quality is so good. So these are in a size 29 if you're interested. And the last thing that I end up getting, I'm really happy with, are actually this pair of overalls. And these are actually from Urban Outfitters, which I was also surprised at. I've never owned a pair of like pant overalls before, and I like have kind of been hesitant to, because I feel like overalls are one of those things that like kind of fit really weird, because like there's so many parts to them, like the upper part, the bottom part, and like if things are too tight or too loose, like it doesn't look right. But when I tried these on, I like was so happy because I think they fit perfectly to how I want them to. They're more of like a baggier fit, and I think that's just like a really flattering look for overalls. These are actually a size small, which makes me think that they were probably men's because they are so loose on me. I love the light wash. I love like all the holes in the knees and the distressing, and they're also like carpenter style, so they have like, you know, those little pockets on the side and like the loop here, and these are also in really good condition as well. So I am super happy with these, and that's why I think the pay by the pound store is so cool, because like it gives you an opportunity to like experiment and like try new styles that maybe you wouldn't have necessarily before, because like, you know, there's not much risk when you're only spending like a few dollars per item. So that is everything that I end up getting. Overall, it was really good experience, and I like literally can't wait to go back again. So if you're in the Toronto area and you're like an avid thrifter or reseller, you like definitely have to check this place out. It's really cool, and probably the best deal you can get for clothes like anywhere. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite piece that I found was, and I'll see you later. Bye.